Suddenly, the slow growth stories are getting hammered. Stocks like McCormick, one of my absolute favorites, the spice company, was down 7 points in one session through no fault of its own. Because now that we've survived the inversion, too many investors assume we're right back in boomtown. I get it. McCormick, well, it's the ultimate stay-at-home, don't go out, let's cook story. You buy McCormick when you think there's going to be a recession. Same goes for an off-price retailer like TJX, who reported today. When Macy's tells us that they had excess inventory and they had to chop it out, well, who do you think buys that merchandise? Outfits like TJX. They come in and pick it up for a fraction of its list price, cash. I know their latest quarter was considered weaker by many, at least at the opening. Stocks sold off. But because investors figured a recession was off the table. So the fact that TJX managed to rebound this afternoon was not necessarily a good sign. Even though these two companies are going to make a lot of money off their core businesses, their stocks immediately fell out of fashion in the Wall Street fashion show when people stopped worrying about a recession. They'll rebound the moment we get some soft macro data or the yield curve inverts again. Yeah, but let's say we get a weak jobless claims number, I expect the money to rotate right back into these slowdown stocks. I think trying to profit from these day-to-day rotations, though, when I first started the show, I tried to get you in and out. You know what? I know better than that. Now it's a fool's game. I like McCormick, good company. I like TJX, good company. End of story. But you know what I love? I love Estee Lauder. It's a company that takes risks, that out-executes the competition, that is defying gravity in any environment. McCormick and TJX are doing exactly what they're supposed to do, exactly what they know. They're always going to make the playoffs, but they'll never make the championship. Estee Lauder, they're trying to win the Super Bowl. Their CEO, Fabrizio, Freda, is the Bill Belichick of the cosmetics business. Not that long ago, Estee Lauder relied heavily on U.S. department stores. They made up roughly a third of the business. Back then, they knew brick and mortar was the place to be. Now, though, Freda's realized that many of the potential buyers for prestige makeup don't go to department stores anymore. They don't even go to the mall. They go online, or they go to Ulta Beauty, which is now one of the hottest channels for Estee Lauder. So we pivoted, stopped depending on those no-growth outlets for growth. Meanwhile, Freda painstakingly goes on the road to talk to young people all over the globe, especially in China. Yeah, to figure out what they like. He has hero brands that he can sell the world over. That's why I love the stock of Estee Lauder. But it's a slowdown stock to some degree because it does become more attractive as the economy gets weaker. So what do? I think it's crazy to switch back and forth between the slowdown stocks and the more cyclical compatriots. That's something only hedge funds can get away with. As a home gamer, though, you're better off not trying to game these rotations. Find the stocks of high-quality companies where management has figured out the competitive landscape and knows how to take risks rather than being outmoded. Estee Lauder is a prime example. If you were Fabrizio Freda, it would have been so easy to say, our earnings were hurt. Well, because traffic was down at Macy's or it was off at Bon-Ton, the defunct chain. People actually do that on calls. They say, listen, it's not my fault, it's Macy's. Wait a second. Or it would have been easy to blame the Hong Kong protests for hurting one of their key showcases. But Freda didn't go there. He doesn't do that. He doesn't make excuses. He saw the problems coming. He avoided them. It's not that he's got some sort of crystal ball. His team just recognized buying patterns and used them to figure out where the company was most likely to be challenged. He's got AI on his team, too. Now, I have to tell you, Freda is a horizontal guy. He listens to everybody. You know, they have a reverse mentoring program where literally the younger people have to be your boss if you're older for a couple of days. Ouch! But it makes sense. He's the Bill Belichick of cosmetics. He gets the job done. He does his assignment. Estee Lauder is the stock market equivalent of the Patriots. And that's how a company that sells the ultimate in discretionary goods can thrive in an environment that everybody else is whining about. No wonder the stock surged from $179 to $201 yesterday and at $1.206 today. They deserve every penny of that move. And Freda doesn't just have hero brands. He is a heroic, risk-taking CEO. Stick with Cramer.
Don't miss a second of Mad Money. Follow @Jim Cramer on Twitter. Have a question? Tweet Cramer. #MadTweets. Send Jim an email to madmoney@cnbc.com or give us a call at 1-800-743-CNBC. Miss something? Head to madmoney.cnbc.com.